Alright, here we are turning left onto southbound 5th Street. And we're going into the Library Lane parking structure. This is the first time I'm ever going in here. This is a pretty nice place. Wow, they've got a lot of electric vehicle hookups, and this is really well lighted. I am impressed. And I'm not worried about hitting the top of the car, or van, or whatever it is, on top of the, what you might call the concrete rafters. Wow. There's enough light down here that it actually still feels like I'm in the daylight. And to the right here, there you can see the entrance ramp leading up to Division Street. This is a really nice place. Oh my gosh, and the lights are even motion sensitive. Look at that, they're turning on around me as the car is passing through. This is incredible. So now we're down to level 2 without me realizing it. I'll go down all the way. Actually, there's more than just that half. Looks like there's a second half here. Oh, okay, this is the Division Street pedestrian entrance, but there's no place else for a car to go. So let's turn around. Make a multi-point turn. Now, the car that I'm driving is not a new car anymore, in case you're wondering. This is a 2000 Mercury Sable LS, however, so it was the premium version. But it presently has 290,861 miles on its odometer. It did have an engine change, maybe 100,000, no, well, maybe not that long ago, but an engine change a while ago. So it's not the original engine anymore, but all the rest of the car is the original parts. Now, I was expecting to see a lot of forced ventilation, and there are fan rooms I'm seeing around me. But I'm not hearing them, which I guess is a really good thing, because that means that they're not making a whole lot of noise for the people who come here. And the different levels are color-coded, as you might expect. This one is P3, which is orange, but if you look around, you can see the pillars there, and not pillars, but joists, maybe that's the right word, are colored according to the same color as the signs. Interesting. Okay, so maybe I expected that this was going to be a much larger place than I thought. Or rather, I expected it to be a much larger place than it is. Or maybe I'm just not used to it, or whatever you might say. And here we have an elevator room. We're now on P4, and this is the lowest level. So, time to start heading upward then, and exit onto northbound Division Street. Oh, I see. We've reached a dead end. Almost made it. Almost made a complete U-turn without having to make a three-point turn. Okay, so let's go out now. Let's start heading upward. One thing I'm noticing is that there are no numbers on the parking spaces, for better or for worse. For one thing, it would mean a lot more record-keeping and tracking, maybe, and you'd have to obviously paint every space individually, and then whenever it needed to be repainted, the whole lot, that is, and then that means every number would have to be repainted. But it's not necessarily necessary. I don't know why I thought it might be necessary just now. Oh well. And as you're going around the loop here, you can see the different exits and entrances for pedestrians. We're now at Liberty, for example. So this garage is very easy to understand, actually. I was always worried that it would be really complex, and you know, from the top, from the street surface level, I think it always kind of seemed like a Morlock cave from the Time Machine. Centermost, next to the center pedestrian entrance, you can see the cashier. There's a cashier on each level, or cashier shack, sometimes, you know, like a guard shack. I'll call it a station, cashier station. So now we're on P1, and you can see daylight coming from the pedestrian entrance. And here's the entrance ramp that we're turning by. Oh, okay, there's another exit and entrance. Yes, I guess I forgot about this one. This is within the surface level parking lot itself. Wow. Oops. Yeah, right next to the central pedestrian exit and entrance ramp. There's a sign there that advises drivers and parkers to put your junk in your trunk. And here's Library Lane. So I'll turn left here since this is, well, this is actually a two-way street. I think that you're exiting from Library Lane parking structure, then you come out of this ramp that's on the left right here, which is Division Street, which you see before us. And there's the Division pedestrian and exit and entrance. And now, wait for traffic. And now we're northbound on Division Street. Back to the real world. Thanks for joining me. Hi again. We're traveling southbound again on South 5th Avenue. And I thought I would show you what it looks like coming out of the Division Street entrance. Here we are entering on southbound 5th Avenue. This is the entrance ramp for the cars. And today is Sunday, so there is no charge for any parking. Over here you can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stations for electric vehicle parking. And here's the exit to Division Street. And out we go. And the gate is closed, but it opens automatically for anybody, at least today. And turning northbound onto Division Street just as we did before.